looking like. Do you miss this guy?
And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh and, of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. They've got D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. And it's Alexander in at the 4 spot. Now Los Angeles with it. Pass to James. Here's Alexander. It's guarded by Markkanen. And here's Russell. 5 on the clock. Here's Alexander. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's Sexton. Coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Here's Olynyk. No good there. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Salt Lake City, where they beat the Jazz.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Outside Sexton. Inside, stolen by Davis. Russell against Clarkson. Shot is up. And that one's long.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Sexton. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. Davis with it. Picked up by Sexton. Here's Alexander. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end. For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
And the free throw, no good. Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smitty, you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle, having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences. 4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Pass to Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Utah calls timeout.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Substitution for Utah. Outshot, Abachi, Kalen, Horton, Tucker.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. To the paint. To stop the drought. And Sexton with the lay-in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
And the shot goes in. 1:49 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Horton Tucker. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Left side Olynyk. 6 on the shot clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Sexton misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really.
Here for Utah. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Bamba. Alexander comes in for Vanderbilt. James is checked in for Hachimura. And Russell is subbed in for Schroeder. Yep, that one's good. Davis has gotten his second bucket.
The contact there can't stop AD. His size helps him get to his shot.
And so in the game for the Lakers, we've got Davis, LeBron James out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Alexander in at the four-man position. With some arc, Sexton, that's good.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. You'll take possessions like that one all day. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Markkanen outside. Olynyk for three. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Down low, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What an emphatic slam by AD. He put all of his power to work on that one.
Thanks, guys. Well, prime time, and their last time out against the Rockets got the job done. He had 18 points, and Coach did a really great job of getting him the ball where he could do something with it. He and his team are really clicking right now, and you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
That's good for Markkanen. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Davis hits.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Utah trailing here. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. And here's Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Now here's Olynyk. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right side Jones. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
The Lakers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start in the second. And he lobs it up, and Davis slams it home.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Markkanen outside. And here's Sexton. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. To the inside. Here's Olynyk. And that one drops for him. Olynyk's got his first 2 points of the night.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
That one's good for 2. and the Lakers lead by 10.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Timeout called, the Jazz. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Jones.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Alexander misses. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Horton Tucker. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Marking it outside.
Lakers foul.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. So it's Los Angeles in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
We've got Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Damian Jones, and it's Olynyk in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. Clarkson outside. Step back and fire, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance. I mean, Jordan Clarkson is huge in the Philippines. His family with roots there, traveling out to Manila with NBA cares, drawing huge crowds.
Outstanding dribble drive, and that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And you know, B.A., even with the game well in control, he's going right at the rim. I love it.
Now here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. And they're on the run. Here's Reeves. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Challenging stretch here for Utah. And Clarkson in 2018 suited up for the Philippines national team.
NBA Clarkson's NBA games are a must-watch in the Philippines. Kids watching Clarkson's games in the morning before heading to school. They say, forget the cartoons, we want to watch hoops.
4 on the clock. Here's Clarkson. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievements, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, etc., etc. They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
Outside for Russell. Pass to Alexander. Over Sexton. Rebound by Olynyk. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Sexton up top. Check by Davis. Takes a 13-footer. Here's Olynyk. Excellent D there from Davis.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Alexander. Good on the shot. He's got 12.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And Utah calls time here. You got to like what Anthony Davis has done in this game.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Alexander. Utah shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got D'Angelo Russell. LeBron James out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. And that one's good.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
And the bucket is good.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Jones. When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, B.A. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Reeves. To the middle. Here's Alexander. That's in there.
Assist
Davis with the assist.
Davis.
Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Horton Tucker. And here's Olynyk. Alexander pulls it in. Davis down low. He's covered by Clarkson. And Davis gets it to go.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Outside Sexton. Now Clarkson. The 3 ball. They get it again. Here's Jones. Misses off the right iron.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And they pick up 2.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Clarkson. Over James. And it's Clarkson missing.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And finished off by Davis.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Horton Tucker, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
First one falls for him.
Horton Tucker is a scorer, someone that tries to give his team a jolt of energy.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Carey's checked in for Jones. Samanic comes in for Olynyk. Gay's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Dunn in for Sexton. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Thompson.
Substitution on the court at the line for the Lakers. Devontae Graham at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw's good for Graham.
You know Graham's game is all about a mix of pace and focus. He plays at a high tempo but doesn't rush things. It's impressive.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. So long, everyone.
Key right now.
Good defense. Oh, good pass.
What?
Good
vision. Danny's so nice when he plays people.
He's so nice in
You're
general.
not that nice.
No.
2014, here late in the first.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James is out there with Alexander. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. 5 to shoot. George double-teamed. Powell for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Alexander. Powell pulls it in. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Jazz. George passes to Zubac. A 3-ball. Second chance effort. Pass to Powell. Goes up with it again. A rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
Now the pass to Alexander. Shoots over Zubac. Inside. Trying to get open is Davis. Alexander, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. While other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. When you look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star. An efficient scorer, Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Now, here is George, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Right side, Davis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Anthony Davis. One shot.
We've seen Anthony Davis change both his body and his game to adapt over time to what's going on in today's NBA, becoming a much more effective three-point shooter.
And Davis sends it back. Here's Alexander, defended by Batum, and Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, the moment AD gets the ball that deep, you can wave a white flag.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Here's Powell, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Over James. Outside for George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here is George. Westbrook finds Batum. Powell for three. Rebounded by the Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
Here's Highland. 9 points last game out. Here's Mann. He's guarded by Davis.
Well, the offense not getting anything easy while Anthony Davis is on the floor.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Davis. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Davis has got 7.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Plumlee. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Highland. That shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. To the inside, Hayden. And the layup is good.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Healed outside. Knocks it loose. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And it's the Clippers with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Healed against Hachimura. With the teardrop, it's blocked.
His timing on that contested shot, just reading it well, was Rui.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Jared Vanderbilt.
Clippers with a whole new lineup now. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Alexander. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, primetime in the last game against the Jazz had quite a performance. He scored 18 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they'll want to keep it going tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that finish sums up the whole game. They have a big lead due to execution on drives just like that.
And it felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And George kicks to Westbrook. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he's kept his percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
He beats Zubac. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. The Lakers making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And both free throws good for Zubac. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Alexander passes to Davis and finished off by Davis.
Dare I say, a bit of a mean streak to the game coming from AD tonight.
Westbrook finds Powell. Outside, George. Pass to Powell for the 3. He can't get that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
Here's George following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to Powell. 5 on the clock. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from 14. And again, it's the Lakers.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
And the Clippers miss again. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Reeves, and he uses the glass on the layup. Reeves has got 5.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers ahead. ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-4.
For your Clippers, you fans, your Clippers, you.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Alexander is out there with LeBron James. Then there's D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and that one hits back iron.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Westbrook finds George. Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. Pass to Powell. Launches a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Lob pass to George.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Lakers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. To the paint. It's hauled in by Zubac.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The shot's good.
Just love these opportunities in the open floor to see athleticism like what Norman Powell gave us there.
James, the pass to Alexander. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Westbrook. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. From beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Reeves. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
What a find by LeBron James, setting up a great look that time.
Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, George. Back to Westbrook. 1:53 left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 4 points in the quarter.
Norman Powell has a lot of strength, and that time he played to it.
Outside, Russell. Back to LeBron. And finished off by LeBron.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Zubac with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Back to Westbrook. Outside, George. And it's off from three-point range. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
As you can tell, Danny, we've been asking CT Hazy some questions to try to distract him. It doesn't look like it's working because he has increased the lead.
If you guys could, I sent over 35 more questions. Just keep moving down that list.
CT, can you read us Shakespeare and play 2K at the same time? 2 beats or not 2 beats, Danny?
That is the question.
Still a long way to go. You can get back in this. It's a game of runs.
100%, 100%.
We've got 2 conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Josh Okogie. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Ross in at the 2. Now here's Paul. And here's Durant. 5 to shoot.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Paul against Davis. And he gets the bucket.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Alexander gets the bucket. About a minute played here so far in the first. Paul passes to Ross. Back to Okogie. To the paint. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And James gets it to go.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
Pass to Okogie. And here's Ross. Here's Durant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul. At the line for the Suns, Kevin Durant. 2 shots.
Free throws good from Durant.
In 2008, Kevin Durant ran away with the Rookie of the Year award. It wasn't even really close. And still, I'm not sure we realize what an all-time great he'd become.
And both free throws good for Durant. Turns out that Durant's rookie season was the worst of his career, Richard.
And he was fantastic that year. But within 2 seasons, he'd become the league leader in scoring. His rebounding would improve, and by then we knew we were watching a Hall of Famer.
It's good.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Ball passes to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
That's tipped. Paul with a steal. To the inside. And Davis with the block. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton. And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Ross. Paul with it. Russell covering. James with a steal. Inside. Here's Alexander. That shot's good. Russell making the play. 6 points for him.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Okogie into the lane.
2 minutes remain in the first. 2 minutes.
The three is up. Alexander pulls it in.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
The shot by Reeves, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Okogie. Sinks the tray.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Pass to Alexander, to the paint. Davis can't hit.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Paul against Russell. Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They came away with an easy win last time.
Completely new group for the Lakers. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for Landale. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Ross in for Shamet. Well, we talk about the critical importance of the wing position, RJ. From the time you played, how do you think that position has evolved?
Well, when you talk about positionless basketball, it really falls on the forwards. You want them to have more responsibilities. You want them to be able to guard 1 through 5. You want to be able to run your offense through them. So the wings in positionless basketball have a lot more responsibility.
We've got Anthony Davis. D'Angelo Russell is out there with LeBron James. And it's Alexander in at the 4. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Ayton passes to Payne. Here's Okogie. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ayton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns. The Suns making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Ayton hits them both. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Lakers.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Ross. Pass to Paul. Now here's Durant. From the right block. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Lakers trail. Here's Alexander. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Give him 8 points now.
I love Davis's ability to read the floor. He's improving his ability to create for others.
Russell against Paul. Phoenix no good that time either. The Lakers have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. That puts them in the lead. James has got 7 points here in the quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Ball passes to Ross. Ball against Russell. Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. Back to Aiden. To stop the run. And it's good on the layup. Aiden's got 8.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Now Russell. Here's Alexander, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime and their last time out against the Clippers put on a show. He added 15 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. Great two-way game for him. Riding a wave of momentum, this team has been feeding off of his energy. Let's see how long the winning streak continues, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rams checked in. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. Phoenix making some changes. Baisley, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Shamet in for Ross. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
1:41 left to play in the first half. Here's Shamet. 9 points in the game. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Alexander gets the bucket.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And there it is for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Alexander, the 17-footer. Good, and Graham with the setup. 17 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Outside Warren. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Paul shot is off. The Lakers in the lead. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
The good offense comes from...
So it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. The Suns trailing. Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams, 5. They've got Kevin Durant, Chris Paul out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
To the middle, Durant. The shot no good. Some solid defense from James. Well, the Lakers shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Drains the triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
4 on the clock to the inside. Rebound, the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Okogie. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Pass to Durant. From deep. Knocks it down from distance. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Davis.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
So it's Phoenix now. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
A versatile, talented defender, LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Here's Davis. And a nice finish on the layup. He has 7.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead. I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltender.
And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Bamba. And it's Alexander in for Vanderbilt. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Paul comes in for Ross. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
They've got D'Angelo Russell, LeBron James out there with Davis, and it's Reeves in a shooting guard. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside Paul, 3-pointer. Rebound by the Lakers.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
James, that's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Paul. Right side Durant. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Down low. Here's Alexander. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Davis. And the Lakers lead by 20.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Okogie. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Good on the bucket. Davis has got 12 points in just the second
half. And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Russell against Paul. Durant. James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Alexander. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists in the game. Paul against Russell. Paul passes to Payne. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Pass to Alexander. Here's James. Inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Payne with it. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And what can you say that hasn't been already said? We knew these guys would be great coming into the year, but their complete dominance is rare. They have redefined greatness.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for primetime.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
From 12 feet, buries the jump shot.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Outside Paul. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Oh, 2K TV fans, grab your cowbells. It's Top Play of the Year time. This is Scott Moak, public address announcer for your Sacramento Kings. We're piling up 1 million VC and leaving it to your wisdom. There can only be one. Here are your 2 finalists for Top Play of the Year. From our first 3 seasons, your favorite play was ZP2 in the wreck. Using the ball fake, but accepting no substitutions. This finishing move on 1, 2, 3 defenders. Ring that bell. This could be your new champion. Taking on our second half champ. Here's No Sleep Uno, playing Power Surge, rushing up court with the unlikely lob. A fantastic find on the break. Choose carefully, think critically, and make your choice for Top Play of the Year. We'll announce your winner during the 2K TV Awards, so stay tuned to see which play takes home 1 million VC. It's been my pleasure to present your plays. Thanks to everyone who submitted. See you in your next Kings game in NBA 2K23.
Did you say Triple D?
Double-digit
Danny
deficit.
Danny deficit.
For these.
I'm glad they're
The last game of the season is always surrounded with a lot of hope. Playoff hopes for most teams, and Greg, hopes for the future for the others.
In one way or another, every player is happy to reach this point, either so they can finally get their playoff run started or so they can get their well-deserved rest in the offseason.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then it's Olynyk. Now here's Sexton. Markkanen. LeBron with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. James with some nice D. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me they'll be looking to stretch the defense with their ability to knock down shots from deep. He said success on the outside will translate to success on the inside. Sounds like instead of going inside out, they're going to go outside in. Interesting. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
The catch-and-shoot game for LeBron James, it's all about mechanics and your footwork. He is so good there.
And we'd seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars. Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now, here's Clarkson. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The Jazz with another miss.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And that one's good by Davis.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like this has become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Lakers on D. Pass to Sexton. The Jazz working the ball around now. Now here's Markkanen. The dish to Sexton. Just 5 on the clock. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resilience, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Sexton. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Here's Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws of the game.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And we've got a lineup change here for the Lakers. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Suns.
Yeah, and defensively, boy, did they trust one another. Communicated well and just made it very difficult to get good looks in that one.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Alexander is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Devontae Green. Then it's Russell. And it's Davis at the 5. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Clarkson kicks to Sexton. Back to Clarkson. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis. Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
Lakers leading by 17. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against the Suns was superb. He grabbed 24 points. And it seemed like every shot he put up was going in. That's how dialed in he was. That was just the latest in a string of very productive games for him. We'll see if he can keep this streak going, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And here is Markkanen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Marks and dishes to Sexton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Jazz shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Here's Sexton. And no good that time. Nice D from Russell. James, that's a 2-pointer. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
Outside, Markkanen. Six on the shot clock. With a step back. Another miss by Utah.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Alexander. Rebound by Olynyk.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Was shot by Sexton, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And the shot goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Utah calls timeout. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that...
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Dennis Schroeder.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Kelly Olynyk.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Jazz shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. Outside, Markkanen passes it to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
This guy knows where everyone is at all times. LeBron James makes the spectacular assist routine.
Clarkson outside. The pass to Markkanen. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
That one drops for him.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Olynyk. Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Olynyk. Out to the right wing. Looking to end the run. Markkanen missing again.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And that one's good. James.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Passes to Markkanen. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Olynyk. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Olynyk's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think you've got to crowd Olynyk. If you allow him to get into a shooting motion, so comfortable.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Payton, he's checked in for the Lakers. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but given credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis.
First free throw is good.
Like the greats before him, AD has taken.
Both teams making substitutions here. Graham, the pass to Alexander. Count it, good.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And that one misses. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Devontae Graham is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's prime time. Then there's Payton. And it's Gabriel in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Takes it from 10. That one a little long. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Offensive rebound. Down low. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Sexton. Unable to get that one. And it's the Lakers the other way. And the pass to Alexander. Releases from 15. Nice jump shot. Good. Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Samanic. Back to Sexton. Looking to get it going. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
Well, you love the
foul.
fearless nature of Colin Sexton. Forces the issue, gets himself to the free throw line.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old-school approach still getting it done in this one.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for primetime.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
The Jazz making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Graham, the pass to Alexander. Out to Payton. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Out to the right wing. Here's Fontecchio. They grab their own miss. Basket counts.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Payton passes to Alexander. And it's Samanic with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's done penetrating. It's not going to go for him. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Gabriel. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Back to Dunn. 11 feet away. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps. And the execution was flawless.
And that about does it for the final game of the NBA regular season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Danny, don't feel bad. I'm going to be right there with you, taking those L's. Ooh, Danny getting saucy. I like it. I like the confidence. I think the big thing right now is Danny's passes are getting picked off by Hezi. And that probably comes from a lot of experience watching different play styles online, right, Hezi?
I've been, running this kind of heavy pressure zone.
Looking at the Lakers, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lugans Dort out there with Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Then there's Holmgren, then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Giddey. It's Dort on the wing. Check by James. James against Dort. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with a 3. Takes a 3. And he buries his first look.
With AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Here's Robinson Earl. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And the shot goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Here's Alexander. Here's Davis. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Robinson Earl. Goes back up. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That free throw, no good. Sinks the second. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Alexander misses.
He just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Giddey passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Lets it fly. Gets a very good look and converts. And this game is tied up now.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Alexander misses.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And that one's good. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the paint. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
Vanderbilt checked in for Los Angeles. Schroeder comes in for Reeves. The Thunder have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Dort. 3-pointer. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. The open shot by James. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Never a bad idea to set up LeBron. I mean, running offense for the King normally works out pretty good for you.
Dort outside. Right side, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Joe misses. Los Angeles shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe, guarded by Vanderbilt. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Here's Pokusevski. 4-3. Pure from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Dort against James. Pass to Russell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Hachimura's checked in for James. And Payton is subbed in for Russell. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Man, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Joe. 34 seconds left in the first. Here's Pokusevski. They get it back. Williams. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Here's Joe. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's all from three-point range. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Thunder out in front, up by 3. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
14. Man, your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And time. Completely new group for the Lakers. Pokusevski's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for man. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Oklahoma City.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Alexei Pokusevski is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Giddey in at the 2.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He picked up 16 points and made an effort to share it with his guys, too. And his performance helped his team continue its winning ways. Back to the broadcast table.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
You know, I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Here's Alexander. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 9. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over James. Here's Holmgren. Russell with the rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Yeah, you look at Russell, one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
59 seconds left in the first half. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Pokusevski on the wing. Here's Holmgren from the baseline. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Okashevsky's got 5.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
Yeah, staying with it and looking to expand this margin. Hard-nosed takes like that will certainly help.
And the Lakers making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Giddey. Pass to Alexander. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 15 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Shoots over Schroeder. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the
Lakers 30. The Thunder 39.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. We've got Anthony Davis. D'Angelo Russell is out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Outside Russell to the middle. Banked it in off the glass. 6 points for him.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
Outside Giddey. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. The shot by Dort, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Here's Dort. No good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Throws it up high. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Now here's Giddey. 9 points in the game. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Pass to Alexander, to the inside. And he comes up with a bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Robinson Earl. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The first one falls. Thunder making a switch here. Pass to Alexander. Shoots over Holmgren. Another shot. And Vanderbilt lays it up and in. Vanderbilt's gotten 4 this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And so it's Oklahoma City leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Holmgren. Then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Joe in at the 2. Oklahoma City's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren, and that one is hammered home.
And we're seeing the full potential of Holmgren. Any questions about whether he's NBA ready are being answered right here tonight.
Alexander misses.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Joe. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Vanderbilt, a pass to James. Down low. Here's Alexander. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Here's Joe. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Here's Robinson-Earl. Guarded by Vanderbilt. Just 4 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without foul.
Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Dort, he's checked in for Joe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Dort outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
And Davis slams it home.
There's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Robinson-Earl. Off target with the 3. The Lakers trail. Here's Alexander. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the 4th.
And their greatest enemy during that comeback was the clock. But they can finally stop worrying about time and start thinking about how to win this thing.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Reeves. To the middle. Out to James to take the lead. And another 3 for the Lakers.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped. And they get it back. Tries again. And that one's good. Holmgren. And the Thunder lead by 1.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Pass to Reeves. Here's Alexander. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Let's look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Lets a floater go. Dort's shot is good. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's been a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Let me ask you this. Who can deliver with the game on the line? Hard-nosed drives like this can move the needle.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're behind by 1. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, really the standout element of his game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside but cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was direct with his message, saying, quote, "This is the playoffs. Leave it all out there on the floor. It's winning time. Finish it." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Well, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Russell. And it's Davis penetrating. It falls!
Watch out. Anthony Davis is caught fire.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Robinson Earl. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
They get it back. And it's Holmgren missing. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A., the clock is theirs to burn.
He doesn't bleed blood, but he bleeds cold blood ice. Russell tearing hearts out down the stretch.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 5. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here are the Laker girls dance team.
27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Robinson Earl, no good. And that's an intentional foul.
And you know, it's unfortunate they will not have him for the rest of this one. But the game seems out of reach anyway.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City.
Coming on to the floor for the Thunder, Williams.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
The fourth team foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
The shot by Dort, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. To the paint. Alexander gets the bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
So we see the Lakers get the win here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
All right, it's the start of the fourth quarter. Let's see if Danny can get back in it.
Danny, take Murray, call for that Jokic screen, bam, bam. Get that movement going. Let's see if he listens to his coach, huh?
Coaches.
Good shot. There it is, Danny.
Nice.
Look at the Lakers. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
If they could only hear that from you, that would guide them. That's a great piece of advice. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Josh Giddey. Also, Shane Gilgeous-Alexander out there. Holmgren is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Robinson Earl in at the power forward position. 2 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute. He spoke about his approach coming into tonight. He said, we're playing an excellent team with lots of talent, and they're well coached. We don't want to go down 2-0 in the series, so our mindset is this is a must-win game. Kevin, we'll see if they can pull that off after their disappointing start to this series.
Thank you, David. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Russell. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on you.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Giddey, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. And here's LeBron outside. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Robinson Earl. Outside, Dort. Will it go? LeBron with the block.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
Now here's Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
This is why we talk about carving out position rather than trying to sneak in. You've got to be willing to put in the work.
Pass to Giddey. Now here's Dort. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Russell.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Thunder.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oklahoma City moving it around. Now Giddey. shoots from 12. Jump shot is good.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
It's good.
I just love watching Davis go to work inside. This is too easy for him.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 7. Passes it to Robinson Earl. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Over in the corner, Dort. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis sends it back.
This is what AD gives you at that end. He's made the all-defensive first team multiple times.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Got one on Holmgren.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Lakers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
That's the line for 2.
And he makes the first. Gary Payton is checked in for the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Russell. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Thunder trailing by 9. Outside, Dort. There's the pass to Joe. Here's Mann. Now here's Williams. Outside, Dort. Here's Joe. From outside, off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Alexander. 6 points for him. And he gets it to go. Alexander's got 8.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Schroeder. LeBron against Dort. And the rejection by James. Here we go, one-on-one. That one off the back iron and out.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Mann, guarded by Alexander. Mann gets the bucket.
And you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Alexander. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
Your Laker Youth Dance Team.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. They've got Holmgren, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Well, prime time in the last game against Oklahoma City was all business. He scored 22 points and he added 4 rebounds to his stat line. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take
control. But then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
Here's Giddey. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Joe passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And a bucket like that one might be just what they need to cut into this lead.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
Here's Joe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Giddey the pass to Joe. Here's Holmgren. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Reeves. Alexander passes to Reeves. Dishes it to Davis. Inside, Alexander. That one, no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. They need to bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
That's in there. Davis with the assist. Alexander's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. Holmgren at the elbow.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. A fader. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 13. Floats it up for Davis. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers lead by 17. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
15.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
Anthony Davis is out there with Alexander. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham. Here's Giddey after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Here's Robinson Earl. Misses the three.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Alexander gets the bucket.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey the pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Dort. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Alexander's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
3 straight to begin this half. couldn't have drawn it up any better.
James against Dort. They need this. And Davis sends it back.
Missed 4 straight shots now. At one point, do you have to call a timeout and regroup?
Alexander, no luck.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half.
The Thunder with another miss.
Ooh, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Alexander. Count it.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Alexander, no luck. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. In the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Alexander, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Dort kicks to Giddey. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Holmgren. Rebound the Lakers.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Nailed from three-point land.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide-open teammates.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. One guy has been getting it done is prime time.
This guy is killing you, and so far I haven't seen a good adjustment defensively.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt. Change for the Lakers and a new group in here for the Thunder. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
So for Oklahoma City right now, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Robinson Earl in at the 4 spot. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Graham. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Passes it to Alexander. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Ken Burch is checked in for Holmgren. Sharch comes in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Jang, he's checked in for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wiggins is subbed in for Josh Giddey.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Wiggins outside. Joe passes to Jang. Here's Joe. Graham defending. There's the drive. And there's the pass to Alexander.
Oklahoma City foul. Ken Burch. That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. Thunder have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Joe can't get it to go. The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter on a roll. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Wiggins passes to Joe. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Man's checked in. Kicks to Wiggins. Saric outside. Here's Jang. Gabriel with the rebound. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
And, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in Game 2 for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this is a team right now that is really playing with swagger.
Yeah, and anytime you can go up 2-0, you are in the driver's seat. They are riding pretty high going into Game 3.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for prime time.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
To stop the drought. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wiggins against Christie. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins at the line for 2.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Alexander. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Man, Graham defending, and a wide open look here for Wiggins. They get it again. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win Game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith.
What's new in my team? Well, all June long, it's the all-time Spotlight.
Every day, a new Spotlight Challenge set will be released, focusing on one of the 30 NBA franchises. Compete against current, historic, and all-time versions of these teams in 4 triple threat and 1 full game to earn a 99 overall dark matter.
You look at Oklahoma City, this is a must-win game for them after they were unable to steal either of the first 2.
Yeah, must-win indeed. Falling behind 3-0 as the lower seed is a death sentence. This team wanted a better round 1 performance than they've had so far.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got LeBron James. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Reeves in at the 2 spot.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And here's Giddey inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul. First team.
Wiggins Dort is the guy who puts his head down. He goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play. Teammates love what he brings to the court.
Now here's Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Almost converts despite the contact.
At the line for the Lakers.
It's both from the stripe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive over Russell, and that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
Pass to Reeves. Now here's Russell. James outside to the paint. Here's Alexander. That shot's good. Russell making the play.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. It's Giddey on the wing. Clock at 6. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Oklahoma City gets it back. Dort against James. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, this is the elevated energy level you expect in the postseason. Chasing down blocks and making an impact.
Just over a minute and a half in. Clock at 4.
Great contest from AD there. Always a legitimate threat to throw it back.
To the middle. Here's Alexander. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He has 6.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Let's go with a 3. And they get it back. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander, skilled and athletic. And that time hits the offensive glass.
From the high post. Again, the Lakers.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Here's Giddey. The Lakers getting their last shot to go. The putback. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Alexander. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
And when Anthony Davis sees that one of his guys is open because of the pressure the defense puts on him, he'll make the play.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
It's Giddey on the wing. He can't get that one to fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Alexander. Over Giddey. Alexander misses.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Giddey. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Holmgren missing. And here's Davis. And the layup is good off the glass.
I just love the ball movement.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Get up from your seats and make some noise for T-shirt time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Oklahoma City trailing. Dort outside. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's Mann. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Offensive board. Payton. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They're really working the paint now.
At the line for the Lakers, Gary Payton II. At the line for 1.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Dort outside. Here's Joe. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Payton's shot is good.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
The Thunder shooting 23%. Not great so far. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Mann. Softly drops in the floater.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
And book it for Vanderbilt.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Mann. Lays it up and banks it in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Alexander. Here's Payton. And there's another one for the Lakers.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And welcome back to our coverage of Game 3 on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. We've got Mo Bamba. D'Angelo Russell is out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2-guard spot.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He added 29 points and shot the ball extremely well from both the field and the line. All around, he had a great game. He was a difference maker. Hopefully, we'll see that same energy from him tonight.
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Back to Giddey. To the inside. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Thunder making a change here. Robinson Earls checked in. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Well, Los Angeles shooting an out of this world. Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Giddey. 50 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Joe. 6 on the shot clock. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Pass to Alexander. Over Williams. Finds the open look, and it's on target. 14 points for him.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Payton against Giddey. But it's no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead. They lead by 18. And we'll be back for the second half. Follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Thunder Youth Dance.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Oklahoma City shooting only 42%. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's Giddey in a two-guard. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Robinson-Earl's gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. Got it.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pass to Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Down low. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And Giddey just that 6th sense to find the open man.
The Lakers dominating the game. Here's Reeves. Giddey defends. Here's Alexander. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. To the paint. Here's Robinson-Earl. Davis for the rebound.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
From down in the low post, it goes. Davis has got 9.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Dort. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Alexander. Oh, it's his 10th basket on 12 tries. You got to appreciate the efficiency here.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Back to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Russell. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. 6 to shoot. Back to Robinson-Earl. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Robinson-Earl's got 4 points this quarter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Russell to pass to Davis. Here's Alexander. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 24.
Oh, my. Sinking yet another mid-range jumper.
James against Dort. Here's Holmgren to the middle. Stolen by Russell.
2 minutes remaining.
Davis, the pass to Russell.
2 minutes.
James outside. Here's Alexander. And he banks in the layup.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Holmgren. Excellent D there from Davis.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Alexander misses.
Los Angeles foul.
Pokusevski's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Giddey. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bamba's checked in. Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. James against Dort. A minute 20 left in the third. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. From the arc. The Thunder with another miss. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Here's Reeves.
Everybody up for that one.
My goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Lakers. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-4 run. Pass to Alexander. Left side, Russell. To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Lakers foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
Such a long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Mann comes in for Dort. And so he makes both from the line. 24 seconds left in the third. Here's Alexander. Can't connect from 14.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Joe. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Rui Hachimura.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line.
The first free throw is good.
Isaiah Joe. At the line for 2.
Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Robinson Earl comes in for Pokusevski. And Giddey's subbed in for Mann. Here's Alexander. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 3 assists tonight.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Devontae Graham. He's out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Gabriel in at the 4. Here's Schroeder, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, and the rookie is showing up. Holmgren forces his way through and gets the and one opportunity.
One shot.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Here's Alexander. Leaps for it. The Lakers with the rebound. Here's Gabriel. The kick out to Graham. On target from range. Graham's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Jang. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Jang's got his first basket.
And that'll wrap up Game 3. Now we'll look ahead towards an important Game 4 for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with their performance tonight, you have to think this series is all but over.
It's impossible to see it any other way. And I don't think it's going to get past Game 4. If this doesn't end in a sweep, I'll be shocked.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for primetime.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Alexander gets the bucket.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from 14. Second shot opportunity. Christie with a rebound. The Lakers dominating the game. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Joe. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And now that they're up 3-0, winning this whole series is well within their grasp.
You think it's only a matter of time, but the postseason is all about expecting the unexpected. They need to stay focused and finish strong.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Let me talk to him. I'm a call.